Hello everyone, and welcome to a little supplementary video that I wanted to do, kind of an extension to one of my Java videos from earlier on. So on YouTube, I've got this Java tutorial, episode 3, Arithmetic Operators, where we have a look at how we do mathematical functions in our Java programs. And this guy down here asked, what about exponents? And you're right, I didn't talk about that in the video, so what I'm going to do is talk about how we do that now. So in Eclipse, I'll work in Eclipse for now because it's easier and I've got it set up. I've created what is going on here? I've created a little class and we've got a main method, so we're ready to do some coding. And what I'm going to do is show you how to do exponents and some of the other mathematical functions that you need to do when you're doing mathematical type programming, games programming, for example. So the first one is, let's create a int x, and let's say we want to make this equal to, I don't know, 22 squared. Now, when you see this written out, when people write this on the internet and they don't have access to doing really nice looking mathematical equations, what you see people do is go 22 to the power of 2, like that. And let's run this and see what happens. So dot out dot print line x. Oops, what did I just press? Okay, so we're doing this x 22 and then this caret symbol and then 2, and we'll print that out. So let's run this and see what happens. Yes, I need to save. And we get 20. Well, that's clearly not correct because I can do 22 to the squared and it should be 484. So what's going on here? In short, this is not how we do exponents in Java. What that is, I can't remember. I should have looked this up before I started this video, but I'm pretty sure that's an exclusive OR bitwise operation, which we haven't spoken about in these videos, but look up bitwise arithmetic operators and you'll see what's going on. Alright, so how do we do exponents? Oops. What is going on? I can't use my keyboard today. Alright, that's an error. We'll deal with that later. Well, if we go over to the Java API documentation, we've got this class called math. And math provides all these useful functions for doing mathematical functions. So we can see here down in the method summary, we've got abs, which returns the absolute value. In other words, the value of a number without the decimal, without the negative sign if it's a negative number. So negative 10 would be 10. We've got our cosine, sine, and tan functions for doing trigonometry. We've got all these functions that are really useful when we're doing maths. We've got logs, max and min for finding out the maximum and minimum of two numbers, and all these different things. The one we're interested for doing exponents is this one here, pow. And what that is to the power of. And the way it works is like this. So if we go back to our Java program, let's say we want to do 22 squared, or in other words, 22 to the power of 2. The way that works is simply math.pow, 22 for the first argument, and then the second argument is what it's raised to the power, so 2. So that's saying, oh, and this is going to return a double. That's probably what that problem is. So, I don't know why my cursor's so weird, because I don't have insert turned on. Alright, there we go. So now we have double x, because math.pow returns a double. And then 22 to the power of 2. That's what we're doing here. So now if I save this and run it, we get 484, which is what our calculator said. So that's it. That's how you do exponents in Java. And that's really all there is to it. So if you need to do math that you can't do with the standard arithmetic operators, chances are it's going to be in here. We also have square root. So, we can do stuff like this. Double y equals math dot square root, and let's say the square root of 25, which I know is 5, and we'll run that and we get 5. So there's some examples of how we can do some more advanced maths in Java. So with that, that's all I really wanted to do this video. Oh, just before I go, we're not dealing with it in this video, but all the trig functions like sine and cosine, the angles are all in. The angles that you put into the method are all specified in radians. So we have these two methods here to convert between radians and degrees. Very important if you're doing any sort of mathematical stuff, for example, rotation of objects in games, and it's just your rotations just aren't working properly. It probably means that you've forgotten to convert your angle to radians before you pass it into the method. So something to keep in mind, even though we haven't looked at it in this video, and I have no intention to. So with that, that's it for this video. That's how you do exponents and square roots and other advanced mathematical functions in Java. So there it is. Thanks.